So what modifications have you made this year? What changes have you made?
This year we've added a radiator, just because on some of those real long stages that we've been doing the last few years, the temp was struggling a little bit, so we had to back off a little bit. So we're making it so we don't have to do that. So that's a new change. I put an adjustable biased control inside the cab near the dash, so we can adjust how much braking goes to the rear, because we're finding that the car wanted to, sometimes when you brake hard the car would try and loop out, I suppose. What else have we done? We're actually going to upgrade the braking system on it. We're going to try a electric accumulator style thing they run on late model cars now. So the boosting is done by electric pump, and it takes your PSI to your braking from say 1500 PSI to about 2500 PSI. So we're upgrading that. So hopefully that doesn't bite us on the bum. And strip the car down, so we're freshening up panels. We've got a light bar that's been mounted into the front of the bonnet to get the light going in the right spot. We found that one there was giving us too much reflection off the bonnet and so on. So that one will probably come down, or we need to put a shield under it or something to direct the light a bit better. What other stuff? Oh, I put an exhaust on it. Scotty McGill, Gilly Fab, does all our fabrication work. I said, oh, can you put a new exhaust on it because I've got exhaust leaks, and it looks like a busted bum. But that's what it's meant to look like. It's a flexi joint, and it actually makes me wonder how much horsepower we've been missing out on. But anyway, we come across that, which was handy, because that should help it go a bit better. What other stuff have we done? We've just basically gone, as you do, go back over the vehicle. We've stripped the tyres off, repaired any plugs.
You've attached the front of the car back to the car again?
Yeah, we've found a little bit of an issue with the sub bodies cracked through here, so we've got to do some repairs there. So D-line smash repairs will help us out with that, and we're putting new guards, new bonnet, new guards, new bonnet, and just freshening up the doors and the cab, so it'll all look pretty come Cliffhanger.
For one day. For one day.
That'll be it. I'm just trying to think what other stuff we've had done.
So the electronic braking system you're looking at, you're not worried that's going to introduce some new technology to the car, you know, electronics in the bush, etc.?
Yeah, well, I'm not a pioneer of it. It has been tested. Wally Redivo, who helps us out, he's actually had it on his 80 series, which is a pretty extreme bit of gear, 80 series dual cab with a big block and that in it. He had it in that vehicle for a couple of years. So, and it is off a four-wheel drive, like the unit, so it is designed for four-wheel drive. But yeah, I do worry a little bit. But like anything, you know, I suppose unless you give it a try, you're never gonna get anywhere. I don't really like trying new things out on the racetrack, but you know, we're going to have a go at that.
It's either going to be really good,
yeah, or
really bad.
If it fails, what you end up with is basically like your keys turned off. There'll be just no boosted braking. So, but I also am going to take all the original stuff that we've pulled off with us, so I can go back to what I've got now if I have to. So I've got a plan B there, but hopefully it doesn't bite us on the bum. But I mean, there has been things in the past that have definitely, that have got us before, hence the rim hanging off the roof. So I have learnt the lesson, so I'm playing pretty cautiously with the new idea. But definitely we'll be taking everything to reverse the idea if it fails or gives us any trouble. So yeah.
Just a big freshen up for the birthday, and she'll be loaded up and off we go.
Yeah, it's like anything, I suppose. Every year you go, you prepare the car, you know, 100% or everything you can think of, but You know, you're always worried that some little 20-cent O-ring, or it can be the smallest dollar part that can let you down. That's always the biggest nerve-wracking part about going and racing in the outback for a week. So, but all you can do is just prepare the car best you can think of. I mean, we've gone right over the car. It's got new CVs in it. I've redone all the centres. The motor got freshened up. It hasn't done much work. The auto was freshened up not long ago as well. Jimmy's had the tail shafts out and checked all them. Checked the uni joints. Checked the rear axles have been pulled out and put back in. Rear centre's been freshened up. You know, so driveline wise, which is, you know, obviously the most important parts, have all been checked.
New bushes and tie rod ends.
Yeah, new bushes, tie rod ends. Yeah, rod ends on different bits and bobs.
Last year that the Roadrunner is gonna run, or you reckon you'll?
We have been toying with the idea of building a new car. We haven't started as such. It's definitely built in our heads, but haven't gone out and spent the dollars or anything yet. But I think in the next probably 2 years you'll see us building something up in the background. But I hope to keep this one going for, you know, a couple more years. I mean, why you keep throwing money at them, they keep going. You know, it's just the way it works, I suppose. But yeah, there's a little bit of fatigue here and there, but you know, we can repair it and get it back out there and keep it going. So yeah, no, we should be right, hopefully.